Hey, welcome to Carroll's Corner. And this particular night, we are really fortunate to have a two-way threat football player, both an outstanding wide receiver and an incredible defensive back with great instincts, great feet, and great athleticism. And he's going to put it all together to be outstanding and probably could play college football just as well at both of those two positions. So it's Cole Wright from Carlsbad High School. Let's go ahead and take a look at the very first play. So we're going to look at the formation. And as we start off, this is Cole right here. Cole's number 5. He's the corner right here. Okay, he's good, lanky, lean body. He's got long arms, gotta like that. We're gonna see him use them to catch the football. But this is coverage-wise, we've got man up top, but offensively we have 3 receivers, 1, 2, 3, by 1. So we've got a trips formation, and they're not using the full field. So what they're gonna do is they're gonna use the routes to cover the field and try and create separation on the defense. Defensively, look at how deep Carlsbad is playing their safety right here. That is as high as I've seen one, and he's doing that because they're playing cover 3 to the trip side, which means he's got to play the inside verticals and he's got to play the outside verticals. Now, if I was an offensive coordinator and I see 1 high versus a trips formation, I'm going to run 4 vertical routes, and it's going to be very difficult to defend. That would be one of the plays that you would want to take advantage of. To defend that, we're going to see how they do it. So let's see how it all starts right here. And pause. So right now, he starts off, he's not in a back pedal because he is reading, look where his head is the whole time. He is reading the quarterback. And he is going to do an incredible job of reading the quarterback. As the quarterback rolls, we get now, the offense is going to use the field by release. He's going to take his outside release. He's going to go vertical. So he sees the possibility of, at this point, 4 vertical routes, which means in cover 3, he's got to split 1 and 2. Puts him in a tough situation. He's got to reroute him to slow him down a little bit. And this is not a great coverage for that. He's going to have to split 1 and 2, which means he can't release wide with the outside release, and that's a tough assignment. It means you need depth, which is why he's turning to run instead of backpedaling. So what he's going to do is, instead of worrying about the routes, he's going to read the quarterback, because the quarterback's going to tell him when he's going to throw and who he's going to throw to. Let's watch how he does it. And pause. Quarterback, we just lost him out of the picture right here. We'll come back and look at it in a second. The quarterback has started to show the direction of the throw. Cole, who is a deep outside third player, has stopped his back pedal or turn and run because he's seen the quarterback tell him, I'm throwing the ball now, and I'm throwing it to this specific player as he sits down. He's going to make a break on the ball that is incredible because he's got a great 2-step transition from his back pedal or turn and run to a transition forward. We're going to see just how fast he's able to do that. Look at how quick that is, and then get the arm inside. Let's just watch the play and see just how fast he gets out of that transition and comes and makes that play. And that was all because he read and saw the quarterback's eyes and the quarterback's shoulder. Let's look at play number 2. Cole, as we said, is a two-way threat. Outstanding DB, we just saw it, and an outstanding receiver. Outstanding receivers have got to win contested balls. You can't just catch an easy, wide open throw. You have to be able to go get the ball when it's not thrown perfectly. This is going to be a great example, but what I really want us to see right now is this DB, which looks like he's outside leverage and going to bail. The word bail means he's going to turn and run. Okay, so it looks like because he's outside leverage and he's got his body turned that he's going to bail, turn and run. But on the snap of the ball, he's going to reset himself, which we're going to see, and he's going to square up and he's going to try and press Cole. So how do you get off of the press? Well, you can't give up your chest. If a DB is able to get their hands into your chest, you lose. So you have to make yourself small. You have to turn shoulders, you have to use arms, you have to do a little hand fighting, and Cole's gonna do a great job on that. Get ready to pause real quick. So let's see how he squares up to press. And pause. See how he just squared himself up. So they were disguising the coverage. He squares up, he's got his hands ready to go, and he wants to press the chest of the receiver, Cole. How's Cole gonna get off that? He's gonna get off of it with a quick hand slap. Let's watch how he does it. Right there, the slap of the arm over, and pause. Okay, so we got all that. And let's pause. All right, so Cole has beaten the receiver on a fade route, and he's given 4 yards of sideline cushion, which is what you want, so that the quarterback can throw the ball over the outside shoulder or throw a back shoulder on this. The DB is in catch-up mode, and he's doing a great job of not looking back. Credit to the DB. The quarterback underthrows the ball. He throws it short. So what has to happen? Cole has got to adjust from a vertical fade running full speed to actually stopping his forward momentum, coming back and catching the ball. Takes incredible focus, incredible athleticism. Let's see how he finishes it. Right there. Come back and make the catch. Do a 180 with your body, catch the ball behind the defender, who is doing a very good job of trailing him and not looking, and make the catch. Let's watch again right at the end. If we can pause, that is perfect. Catch the ball, tuck the ball, everything I'd want to see in a receiver. The ability to adjust to a bad ball. Let's look at play number 3. All right, now play number 3, we're going to start off. This is Cole right here. So we've got a trips formation by Carlsbad High School. So Cole is the number 1 receiver, number 2, number 3. And we have a running back to this side, so there's 4 potential receivers to this side, but they've lined up a little bit differently. Usually the number 1 receiver would be on the line of scrimmage, and the number 2 receiver would be off the line of scrimmage. They've traded it. So number 2 is on the line, number 1 is off the line. It's gonna change, doesn't change up zone defenses, but it would change up how man defenses were gonna play that particular formation. It also means that he could go in motion if he wanted to, and they could use him on motion type plays. But they're not gonna. What they're gonna do is they're gonna draft a little bit, just like a race car drafts a little bit. This is great for man-to-man coverage, but it's also good for zone. This is a zone coverage lined up right here, and it looks to me like it's probably gonna be some kind of a trap coverage with a flat player or a fade player, depending on the routes. And we got an outside and a middle third player and a quarters player on this side. So on the snap of the ball, he's gonna release, and Cole's gonna release right on that same line and follow that same line. And as he gets there, the idea is one will go inside and one will go outside. And they will break approximately at exactly the same time, trying to cause confusion and separation between the receivers and the DBs. So let's watch the start of the route. And pause. All right, so you can see he's running the same line. They actually wound up on the hash mark right here, so it's easy to see. He's running in the same line as the number 2 receiver, and one of them's gonna break inside and one of them's gonna break outside. And if they're gonna do it well, they're gonna do it approximately the same time. And what Cole's gonna do is he's gonna try and take the top off of the defense and beat them on a vertical route. So we've got a corner, shallow corner route, and we've got a deep post route, and he's gonna go up and get the contested ball right here. Let's watch how he fights for that ball. And get ready, and they break, same approximate time, go up, get the contested ball, come down with it. We gotta watch that again, and pause. And what is the skill set to go up for a contested ball? Well, I have to be able to run full speed while I'm looking back. That's number 1, he can do that. Number 2, as the ball is thrown high, I have to be able to extend my arms, and I have to be strong enough to catch the ball as the defender is trying to knock the ball out and keep possession of it. He has that strength. He has the ability to extend the arms, and he's got the soft hands to cradle the ball. Let's watch the finish.
Where is the thing?
Perfect. Perfect. This kid can play football. He can play offense. He can play defense. I've seen him as an outstanding receiver with the ball in his hands on short passes. He can run after the catch. He has all the tools. I like everything about him. Wright, very good football player. This is Carroll's Corner. Have a great day.